Not too long ago, well, I hope it isn't too long ago, Hilary Quigg was asking about a donkey that she'd rescued, I think it was, and been treated really cruel. You know, some people are just, well, it makes you wonder who the people really are, and who the animals really are in that sense. But apparently her daughter had got this sort of thing with communicating with it. I suppose you could say donkey whispering, couldn't you? I thought I'd use just these power animal oracle cards here, just to see what energies are knocking around concerning this donkey, and what that's all about concerning animals and things. And well, we're all animals, of course. The donkey people, the four-legged ones, of course. Donkeys, the four-legged ones, they protect, don't they? Because they walk on the earth, so they offer protection and that. So let's just see what's going on. They often say stubborn as a mule, which is, of course, you know, it's a hybrid of a horse and a donkey. But a stubborn, if you can negotiate with a mule or a donkey, of course, it'll do anything for you. And negotiation is actually a sign of intelligence. So remember that one when you say stubborn as a mule or awkward as a donkey, or whatever you want to say. Although they appear awkward, if you negotiate with them, they'll do anything you want. And maybe that's what this donkey whispering thing, as you could call it, is. I'll just shuffle the cards, and as we shuffle, just ask for the truth on behalf of Hilary Quigg concerning the donkey there. I forgot the name. I don't know if the name was given. I should have really made a note if it was. But either way, we just ask for some guidance there from Raven and all the power animal spirits who guide, heal and protect. And we just cut the deck like so, and we'll just move the cards to the side here. I'll deal out initially 3 cards, and if any more we feel will come out, then we'll just see what happens, as you would say. I've got a nice hot cup of coffee. I've just made one actually, so that's my second one within as many hours. That's not too bad really, considering. Didn't put enough sugar in though. But I did have a chocolate biscuit just, maybe that's lightening the load of the sugar, taking the taste away. But either way, horrible thing that, isn't it? Let's just settle down here, and let's just bring this card round here, and we'll just flip its energy to see what's been going on. I suppose, is it the recent past, or is it linked to that, in the sense you got the bear? They're four-legged spirits, aren't they? Bear. The bear is a four-legged spirit, and it's about boundaries, I suppose, really, and maybe that's what it is, isn't it? Just recently, in the sense that boundaries, or knowing your boundaries, knowing where you stand, I suppose, standing your ground regardless of, and maybe the donkey was standing his ground as well. Maybe regardless, but knowing when to, you know, when to give way, as you would say, when proper communications, when negotiation is involved, as opposed to brute force and ignorance. And I get this sort of sense as though that's what that's about there. But of course, with him being a rescue donkey there and whatever, of course, knowing what the boundaries are, knowing how far to go, not to push it too much, just do it gradually and work your way through it gradually as well. And also standing your ground with anybody who wants to sort of challenge you or get a bit awkward with you as well. Let's just see what the next card is, and we can sort of join the two together. What's going on now? So you've been standing your ground just recently, or needed to stand your ground, digging in and seeing it through to completion with the badger there, just of course indicating I suppose really that's that makes it makes it understandable, doesn't it, really, to that degree. I'll just bring it down just so you can see it there, and if you can see that, can you? But that's really what it's about. Right now, it's I've started, so I'll finish. That's what I'm sort of getting from this, and I'm not going to let the bastard grind me down, or the bastards grind me down in the process. The bastard or the bastards being any circumstance that crops up that tries to say to you, give up or not bother. We're going to work this one out and get this one going because of that. And I do get a sense as though things are improving there. And that's all good, isn't it? Let's just see what the immediate future is there. The rabbit, which is of course fertility, just indicating your creativity will be at a peak between now and this time next month, I suppose, into the new year. I suppose being creative, being imaginative, trying to work out new ways to maybe communicate or articulate, maybe even educate others about what can happen when low life, really. I've got no good word really to say about people who do that sort of thing to another sentient being. There's no, I've got no time a day for those people, but nevertheless educating others so that they don't end up falling into the same trap, as you would say, and becoming like them. And being creative, being imaginative, maybe, of course, communicating with the donkey, of course, in that sense. You may have to start being imaginative, just like, maybe that's the reason why the daughter can do it, because the daughter's viewing it from a fresh angle, isn't she? She hasn't got experience on her back, so she isn't sort of relying on what she's already learned. She's prepared to just experiment and anything goes. Which can be an hindrance as well, but in this case, I don't want to pull some, just pull a few more. I've got a few more, but certainly another card. I just feel as though I want to just to draw here, just to see what's going on there with the otter and surrender. Of course, that's really letting go, just letting go, isn't it? Letting go of control. Maybe instead of trying to train the donkey, as a lot of people do, in the cruel sort of manner as often they do, maybe, like I say, the negotiating side of it is just to let go of control and let him control you. Let him control the situation. Let him tell you what he wants, and then by that, it's all right you telling them what. If you want the donkey to do what you want him to do, you can make him do it. You've got the power to do that. But why don't you just let go of control and let the donkey have power over you and tell you what to do? And you might find he will protect you as well. His spirit will protect you, and the spirit of the collective species, the collective spirit of that species will also guide you. And of course, I suppose with donkey being related to horse, brings you the freedom and provides you with the ability to choose anyway, doesn't it? But the ability to negotiate and intelligence is one thing, and to be protected by that, you're really highly privileged, really, in a way, and that's what I'm getting. I want to pull another card here. I don't know why, and maybe I'm just nosy, bored, I don't know what it says, but I'm just going to pull another one anyway, just for the sheer hell of it. And now look, passion with the panther, the black panther again, more four-legged spirits. It's all four-legged, isn't it? Bear brother, badger brother, rabbit brother, otter brother, and also panther, black panther. Of course, showing you the empowerment and the passion. Follow your passion and do what you want to do. And of course, the black panther, which is really just a black leopard, isn't it? just a leopard without the spots, or it's a one-spotted leopard, a spot all over. But it's a black leopard. But either way, the Black Panther symbolises the ability to walk in the walk in the shadows, and that's where the empowerment is. The shadows maybe of uncertainty or of, that's probably, like I say, that's why the daughter's so good at donkey whispering, I suppose you could call it, because she's prepared to use her imagination now with rabbit and whatever. So wish you the best of luck, and keep us updated on what happens next with the donkey there, and we're here with bated breath, as you would say. But for now, blessed be to Raven and all the power animal spirits who guide, heal and protect.